Prosecutors say Lil Tjay was shot several times in a robbery gone wrong. Lisa Evers has the latest on the investigation from Edgewater.
It rarely happens here in upscale Edgewater, but the City Place shopping center and a River Road gas station were the scenes of a shooting that seriously injured Bronx rapper Tion Jaden Merritt, known as Lil Tjay, and his companion. Law enforcement officials say it was not random and appears the rapper was targeted.
Now, we definitely got to talk about this very unfortunate situation that happened with Lil Tjay. If you still haven't heard the news, Lil Tjay actually got shot the other day. I have a couple things to say about this man, so yeah, let's talk about it. Now, Lil Tjay, been a little while since we spoke about the man himself. Lil Tjay is a name I think a lot of people recognize. He's of course a 21-year-old rapper out of the Bronx, blew up back in 2018 and has been doing his thing for a while. That aside, can we talk about this shooting that happened the other day? 2 nights ago, on the night of the 22nd of June, Lil Tjay was the target of a shooting that happened in Edgewater, New Jersey. At approximately 12:08 a.m., the Edgewater Police Department received multiple 911 calls reporting a shooting that had happened in the area. Upon the police arriving to the area, 2 people were discovered. One of them was Lil Tjay, who had suffered from multiple gunshot wounds. The other person, who was apparently his homie, was discovered and found down the road at a gas station. He had suffered from a single gunshot wound. As for Lil Tjay, he was actually in critical condition for a period of time. They of course ended up transporting him to a hospital nearby. He got surgery, and shortly after that is when he officially got upgraded from critical to stable condition. As far as the motive of the shooting Lil Tjay was the target of, according to prosecutors, this was a targeted shooting, which doesn't surprise me at all. We've seen stories like this in the past in hip-hop, and a lot of the rappers who've been targeted in similar fashions in the past weren't so lucky. The late X comes to mind, who got stalked from the bank to that motorcycle shop until they eventually tried to rob him and killed him in the process. I digress though. Like I said, as far as this shooting right here, they're saying that it was a targeted shooting. Again, I'm not surprised. As far as the person or people who did this, they've actually been arrested. The alleged triggerman, Mohammed Kanyade, got arrested and charged with 3 counts of first-degree attempted murder. 2 other people were arrested alongside him as well, Jeffrey Valdez and Antoine Boyd. They got arrested and each charged with second-degree unlawful possession of a weapon. So this shooting Lil Tjay was the victim of, it was the work of 3 different people. I don't know exactly how they ended up locating him. I mean, it was a robbery, so either someone tipped him off and informed the robbers about Lil Tjay's location. It could be that, or maybe they spotted him in public and stalked him and eventually tried to rob him. Don't know which one it is, but one thing's for sure, rappers need to move with caution in public because unfortunately, you really don't know who's out to get you. It's sad that this is the kind of mentality a lot of rappers gotta have, but there's someone out there who's always plotting, so the least you can do as a rapper who raps about that life is be cautious. By the way, as far as Lil Tjay's current condition, at the moment, Lil Tjay is actually unconscious in the hospital. According to sources, they're saying that outside of moving his legs yesterday, he hasn't moved his body, period. The platinum-selling rapper still remains unconscious in the hospital. According to sources close to the situation, we're told he's scheduled for a CAT scan, and outside of moving his legs yesterday, he's made no other bodily movements. Very scared to hear. Obviously, I really hope Lil Tjay makes a speedy recovery. The fact that Lil Tjay could have died on the scene is a very scary thought to entertain. Right now, it's looking like he's gonna recover. With that being said, I'm gonna be honest, man. This recent update about how he hasn't made any bodily movements aside from moving his legs yesterday, that update had me a little shook. It is looking a little concerning right now considering that last update, but I have faith that he's gonna make it and eventually recover. Moral of the story, man, rappers gotta start moving militant. I don't know how these guys track Lil Tjay down, but the fact is, they tracked him down and in fact put multiple bullets inside of him. That's not something that should have ever happened. But yeah, Lil Tjay getting shot, not something I or anyone else was expecting. I hope he makes a speedy recovery. Any thoughts on this very unfortunate situation involving Lil Tjay? Like we covered, Lil Tjay was the victim of an attempted robbery/murder the other day. He's currently in the hospital unconscious, and the people responsible for this have been arrested, luckily. Any thoughts on this entire situation? Definitely let me know in the comment section below, and let's have a discussion about this.